Okay, here we are in PokerTracker 3, and we went ahead and set a filter for a certain date. I'm going to use a real small sample of hands so that these reports would be able to are going to go kind of fast. So anyway, we got the reports tab, and there's a couple things going on here. The first is there are different sections. If you're going to make a list of hands, you go under Hold'em Cash Hand. Player statistics will list your statistics and other player statistics. Like if you're going to do under, say, Cash Hand, you'd be looking for all the hands where you 3-bet pre-flop or something like that, or all hands where any player 3-bet pre-flop. You know, filtering for the hands themselves. And then player statistics is going to be pretty much just anything else. We can do a wide range of stuff with it that I guess you wouldn't really think of falling under player statistics, but we'll get to that later. But the point is that these are the main two sections we're going to use. Session and sessions have some specific things you can do with them, but we're not going to mess with that because it's not like really useful at all. So let's make a report. Let's call it shit, I don't know. Hands we 4-bet. And we're going to add some stats here. Let's call it we'll want the hand number. You see I double click it and it comes up here. And I want my hand, my whole cards, and then I want to have like the flop, turn, and river cards listed. And I guess like a mount one. We'll just put that, and then here you can do like make certain rows be certain colors based on certain shit. We're not going to mess with that. Here you can sort, like if you want to sort by hand number, you know, so we'll just do that. And then we have filters, and the filters thing by itself, this one does like a whole thing to learn. One way you can filter is using simple filters, which we'll look at here, which is kind of like, it's the same as going to this filters button, except it'll just be filtering for the report. It won't be filtering like if you go to the other tabs. But any filter you put in here will filter for the report too, but it'll only do that if you don't have one of these filters set, and it's taking a minute because Camtasia makes it slow. I was just showing that this is the same. But the interesting thing you can do here, if you click the insert button, you get access to all the database stuff. So all these flags come up. You got all the statistics you can pick from. Like you can say that I don't know, there was a rake greater than 5 cents in the hand or something like that if you wanted to. And then we have our operators: less than, greater than, equal to, not equal to, all that kind of stuff. So let's see what we got here. I guess we can't really do what I want to do there. We'll take 5 minutes for simple filters to come back up and show you how to do that. It usually doesn't take this long if Camtasia's not running. It's like instant, so I don't know why it's taking this long now, but it's a pain in the ass. So anyway, let's go to a specific date. We'll pick the 18th. And we'll add that, and then we'll go to actions. I guess we want pre-flop 4-bet. And we'll do that. And when simple filters are set, well, the one that came up, it'll override all the other filters. And you can tell it's got simple filters on when it's blue. Now if you filter on active player, that means that the player you have picked here, which right now is me, the player you have picked is the only one they're going to sort hands from. Now if you uncheck this, it will search for any player where there was any 4-bet on that day. I guess I'll keep it set for just me. So anyway, we got everything set. We're going to hit save, and it'll take a second. And now that we've saved, that it should come up here, in the reports list, and we can run the report. And we see we got all these headers and a bunch of hands with 4-bet. So we can double click the hand, and it brings up the replayer. We can take notes on the hand. We can look at the hand history. We can go into the replayer, and if you have your HUD set up, you can check this box where it'll set the HUD up on the table, so you can play through it and all that good shit. See, HUD, yay. I have notes on this player. Oh, I guess the notes about this hand. But anyway, all that. And so your player notes, if you use them in PT3 and you have them on your HUD, they're available to you inside the replayer, which is pretty cool. So anyway, that's a very basic use of reports. I have another one here. If you just click under all hands, it's the same kind of report, but there's no filter, and it'll respond to, well, I think it's telling me I have a filter on. I don't understand. Oh, I guess that's for the previous one. But anyway, if you go under these filters, if you don't have any filters set here, you can set filters through this, and it'll apply. So like if I just wanted to look at all hands where I c-bet on a certain day, I can just have this one report, and which I have on my blog, and if you just want to download it, but I can go into filters, search for the certain date and that I c-bet, and then run this report, and it'll just list all the hands I c-bet, and it makes it so much easier to find hands you're looking for without having to tag them and stuff like that. That's really it. I'm not going to wait on this to come up because it's taken forever, but I'll do another video sometime showing how to do the player reports, and that's when stuff gets really interesting, because you can search for players that have certain tendencies, or you can like find all players you have, say 1,000 hands on or more, and then use that to take notes on them or something like that. So it's fun stuff.